like a mob boss, Donald Trump did something in the White House today as he was asked a question about the sniper in Dallas. I want you guys to listen to this piece right here, and then we'll discuss it in a little bit more detail after. Take a listen to this.
There was another shooting at an ICE facility in Texas yesterday.
Terrible.
Detainees were killed. The FBI director posted on social media bullets that were engraved with the message anti-ICE.
Right.
He just posted another thing on social media saying they recovered a handwritten note from the subject that read, "Hopefully this will give ICE agents real terror to think, is there a sniper with AP rounds on that roof?" Who do you hold responsible for the uptick in left-wing violence in the country?
Radical left rhetoric. The radical left is causing the problem. They're out of control. They're saying things, and they're really dumb people. I mean, I look at Crockett. I look at some of these people. They're very low IQ people, actually. But the radical left is causing this problem, not the right, the radical left. And it's going to get worse, and ultimately it's going to go back on them. I mean, bad things happen when they play these games. And I'll give you a little clue. The right is a lot tougher than the left. But the right's not doing this. They're not doing it. And they better not get them energized, because it won't be good for the left. And I don't want to see that happen either. I'm the president of all the people. But the radical left is causing this. The radical left Democrats are causing this problem. And it gets worse. It gets worse. And it'll be a point where other people won't take it anymore. And that will not be good for the radical left.
First of all, when you make statements based on a false premise that is knowingly false, you don't only create chaos, you don't only create false actions, but you create a big problem that can cost people lives. Notice what Donald Trump said. He pointed out that the rhetoric from the left is really causing all these violent problems in America right now. The violence is coming from the left. That is provably wrong, categorically wrong. Every single report that you find today, you find that most of the violence in this country are done by right-wing extremists, Christian nationalists, white nationalists. That's where the violence in this country is coming from. But notice how he changed the concept. He's actually trying to say that it's left-wing rhetoric that is causing these changes, these violent acts by these people. That's what he's trying to get you to infer. And then came the threat. He wanted to say that, after all, the left is really just weak, but the right-wing folks are mean. And it's interesting because one of our callers yesterday sort of implied that somehow, well, the tough guys are the guys on the right. What he meant, though, is that the right is where you find people that have no conscience, that are just no humanity, etc. And I'm not talking about all people consider themselves conservatives or anything like that. I'm talking about those folks that you see with the AR-15s and all of that are ready to go shoot stuff up. They have no conscience, no, etc. But what he did is he gave them carte blanche. You know, if the left wing keeps talking and protesting and so forth, it'll leave no other choice for those on the right, because it'll activate them. What the hell is he talking about? The right has been activated from the time he activated them, from the time he gave them the opportunity, from the time he gave them the permission to let their most inner demons come out, to let their most inner racist, their most inner misogynist, their most negative forms come out. He made it okay. He made it okay that you can beat up on somebody and I will go ahead and pay the bail to take you out of jail. He made that okay. And again, January 6th, the biggest one of them all. by pardoning violent criminals, he let out those same people that he's threatening the left with. I noticed this sort of flew over the mainstream media as they spoke about, oh, Donald Trump said that violence is coming from the left. Donald Trump said a lot more than that. In that piece there, he gave a signal to those on the right that if you act, well, you would be kind of justified. But you know what? What he should know by now is they are acting, they have been acting, and we expect them to continue acting and doing all the things that they shouldn't be doing. Folks, this is serious. Be careful out there, but you can't stop. You can't stop your protesting. You can't stop your truthful rhetoric because that is what they want to do. They want to intimidate you into acquiescing to whatever they do. They want you to acquiesce to their patriarchy. They want you to acquiesce to their authoritarianism. This is America. We will never, ever acquiesce to it. All of our country's problems, from polarization to ignorance on domestic and